The man who taught the world to never stop watching the news has taken his final bow. And the story of Ted Turner is as dramatic, complicated, and influential as the media empire he built. Here's the first hook that pulls you in. Turner didn't just report history. He changed how history is seen minute by minute, breaking news by breaking news. So when news of his death at age 87 on May 6, 2026 emerged, it wasn't just another headline. It was the closing chapter of a man who helped invent the modern headline itself. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. Reports confirm that Turner had been battling Lewy body dementia for years, a progressive neurological disorder he publicly disclosed in 2018. In his final days, complications linked to age and illness, particularly pneumonia, are widely believed to have contributed to his death. It's a sobering reminder that even the loudest voices in media can fade quietly behind the scenes. And it raises a question worth sitting with. How many giants do we only fully understand when they're gone? But death is only one part of Turner's story. His life was filled with relationships that drew just as much attention as his business ventures. Among his 3 marriages, the most iconic was with Jane Fonda, a Hollywood legend whose activism and global influence matched Turner's own bold personality. Their marriage wasn't just a celebrity union. It was a collision of media power, political voice, and cultural relevance. Even after their divorce, the connection between them never fully disappeared, reflecting the complexity of Turner's personal life. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. Then comes the money, because with someone like Turner, you can't ignore it. At the time of his death in 2026, his net worth was estimated at roughly $2.50 to $2.80 billion. That number alone is massive, but here's the twist. Turner was once worth nearly $10 billion at his peak. His financial story isn't just about accumulation. It's about transformation, risk, and, at times, loss. So the real question becomes, was his greatest asset ever money, or was it influence? To understand that, you have to go back to where it all started. Turner's early life wasn't shaped by privilege alone. It was marked by pressure and tragedy. Born in 1938 and raised in the American South, he grew up under a demanding father who ran a billboard advertising business. That business would become Turner's first battlefield. When his father died by suicide, a young Turner, just 24, was suddenly in charge. Many would have crumbled under that weight. Turner expanded. That moment didn't just define his career. It defined his mindset, aggressive, fearless, and unwilling to follow conventional limits. And then came the move that changed everything. In 1980, Turner launched CNN, the world's first 24-hour news channel. At the time, critics dismissed it as absurd. Who would watch news all day? The answer, as it turns out, was everyone. CNN didn't just succeed. It reshaped global media, politics, and public awareness. Wars were watched live. Crises unfolded in real time. The idea of breaking news became a permanent state of being. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. Think about that for a second. Every time your phone buzzes with an update, every time a live broadcast interrupts programming, you're seeing Turner's legacy in action. He didn't just build a network. He changed human behavior. Yet even beyond media, Turner's reach extended into philanthropy, sports, and environmental advocacy. He donated $1 billion to support the United Nations' own major sports franchises and became one of the largest private landowners in the United States. These weren't side projects. They were extensions of a worldview that believed scale mattered. Big ideas, big risks, big impact. So what's the final takeaway? Ted Turner's life forces you to confront a powerful idea. Influence can outlast wealth, outlive controversy, and even outlive the person themselves. He turned a local billboard business into a global information machine. He turned skepticism into industry standards. And he turned the act of watching the news into a constant, almost instinctive habit for billions of people. Now that he's gone, the world keeps spinning, the news keeps rolling, and the screens never go dark. And maybe that's the ultimate sign of his legacy, because the system he built doesn't need him anymore, but it will always be his.